A new foreigners bill is being introduced in Lok Sabha, which will replace at least 4 existing laws related to immigration and will give the state a right to reject any incoming individual if they are perceived as a threat to national security. The Immigration and Foreigners Bill 2025, according to the Centre, seeks to modernize and consolidate India's outdated immigration laws, which will repeal and replace 4 existing immigration acts in India. These acts are Foreigners Act 1946, Passport or Entry to India Act 1920, Registration of Foreigners Act 1939, which were all introduced during the First and Second World War era, and the Immigration or Carriers Liability Act 2000. The opposition, led by Congress and Trinamool, protested and demanded that the bill be sent to a joint parliamentary committee for further study. The Immigration and Foreigners Bill is meant to modernize and consolidate existing laws on this topic and will also give the government the power to regulate admission of foreigners into universities and hospitals, as well as other educational and medical institutions. Minister of State Nityanand Rai, while tabling the bill, referred to it as a vehicle of minimizing, quote, threats to national security by immigrants, unquote, as the bill will ensure greater authorities to the government officials for deporting illegal immigrants. The Immigrants Bill will also ensure to prevent or deny entry to immigrants on the grounds of national security. He reiterated that the bill object is not to scare away foreigners, but a means to ensure the safety of citizens. The government has said the new law will also redefine the role and function of immigration officers, whose word on denial of visas over threats to national security will be binding. The government's ability to deport foreigners or offer exemption will also be specified. The bill is aimed to ensure prevention of illegal entry, it says. The MOS also clarified the bill will regulate immigrations and immigrants. Officers will have the final say. The new law will also regulate the conditions of universities and hospitals' offers of admittance to foreigners. Sources said this addition is necessary since there is no rule at present on this topic. Foreigners are, however, required to register with Foreigners' Regional Registration Office in accordance with the Passport Entry into India Act, the Foreigners Act, and the Registration of Foreigners Act. The term foreigners in this case can also refer to those of Indian origin. According to the Home Ministry, those visiting India for more than 180 days, whether for medical, employment, education, or research purposes, must register themselves.